All right, so good morning, class. I think this thing is live. I am Tiffany, Empire Impact Ignite, your dynamic instructor. We are here inside of Dynamic Barber Institute, and we are on part 3 of chapter 13, which is shaving and facial hair design. What we're going to do is recap, and we'll start off with our morning motivation. Um, so this 284. Ooh. So I want to read the morning motivation from day 275, which is I'm expecting. The actual one for today is I'm determined. I can do both if y'all want, but I definitely want to read I'm expecting. So it's you will have what your faith expects. Mark chapter 9, verse 29. And it says, I declare and decree that I'm expecting great things to happen in my life because I believe God. I stand on the promises of God, and I know that God desires to bless me. I will apply my faith to every situation in my life. I will study God's word to increase my faith and to execute the plan of God on my life. I expect God to use me. I expect God to bring me before great men and women who have influence and affluence. I expect to make impact in the earth. My faith expects these great things to happen and so much more. The author is Nicole Mason. She's an unapologetically bold woman of God called to help women show up great, speak up with confidence, and stand out courageously. She's from Washington, D.C. You can find her at www.nicolemason.com. No wonder I wanted to read it. Okay. All right. And then I'm going to hit you with a double dose, which is going to be the actual day 284, which is I'm determined. All right. They were just trying to intimidate us, imagining that they could discourage us and stop the work. So I continued the work with even greater determination. Now that is out of Nehemiah chapter 6, verse 9, New Living Translation. Now that is on time for this fourth quarter. I declare and decree that I am determined to live out a life of spiritual fulfillment. I understand that I'm an example of the word of God to those around me. I am blessed and highly favored. I am chosen of God and favored by God to carry out his will. I diligently seek and thirst after righteousness. Jesus died for me and got up with all power in his hands. All sins are forgiven and are remembered no more. I release myself from the guilt of the past. I move forward with faith and confidence. I exemplify what it means to be successful in the name of Jesus. I keep winning. I do not quit. I press towards the mark. I am continually learning and bettering myself. I am obedient to the word of God, and I help others achieve their goals. All right. Author is Christelle Coleman, and she's a renowned artist and an Amazon best-selling author and an entrepreneur out of Laurel, Maryland. Okay, Krista. I'm determined. So that is our morning motivation this morning. Woo! Got a double dose, boy. I feel like running. All right. Let's recap yesterday. What did we go over yesterday? And a quick reminder about what we went over was be sure to check the hairline and the neck areas for moles, warts, and other hypertrophies before beginning the neck shave and following the neck the natural line for best results. So what's some of the things, what's some of y'all takeaways from yesterday in class?
The safety of the razor when moving around your client during the service.
Happy birthday, and Barber. This is $200.
What is it? The tip.
Okay.
Yeah, the tip, the point of the razor. Yep.
I had to turn and look at it, but I ain't got no coffee, so I'm trying to.
No, you did.
Wake up now.
Okay. Dale.
Douglas
Bell, Mr. Bell. Okay. So you speaking with same meeting what I'm going to do is I'm going to see
that's what I emailed yesterday.
text it to your phone number. Is this number okay? Okay. Well, yep, I'll send you a instruction in about 5 minutes. And you should be getting it if you can fill it out. And then you'll receive a call back to get any of your questions answered.
Can't say my son said you remember your food waste too.
Yeah. It's different options. So that's why I'm gonna send you the link and then we can figure out what's gonna work best for you. Okay, thank you. Okay. I'm sorry.
I took me a tattoo last night. It was birthday. Dude, they charged $150.
Where'd you go?
Dude got a shop in his garage in off Leesburg.
Bald head. Yeah, Miss Tiffany got a text done by bald head.
Oh no, I don't. His name LeBron. Well, he got a bald head.
He on Leesburg. That's the only. Yeah, like I know him by bald head.
Well, $150 was good work.
That's his name?
No, that's his mom name.
Oh, okay. That's our lady. But you was right there, though, so I know you wouldn't let him put no other name but the mama name.
What I was gonna say. So what you had said, safety?
Safety of the razor, removing around your client.
The point of the razor.
The techniques of using the point in certain areas of the shade.
Safety of the razor. What else?
The point.
Most of all, chair control during the shade.
Got chair control.
With your client.
Yeah, but you got freehand, backhand, reverse freehand strokes.
Yeah.
So what you learned more about the stroke?
Different strokes.
Yeah. Different strokes.
What else you learned?
You know that doing a shave.
Y'all need to book the running for y'all learned?
Nah,
I'm
but
looking at my notes.
more than when it comes to shave, I know you got to do it more than once.
First time over shave, and the second time.
Y'all learned about the first time, second time over. Okay.
So it's like pretty much like 4 steps to when it comes to shaving.
4 different ones.
Yeah. First, second, once, and the close.
Yep.
So that's 4.
All right. What else? What about when a live guest came into the floor? Oh, yeah. You left before everybody came?
Yeah, I was gone.
Before we started? Oh. Well, we had like three live guests in here.
They all want cuts, right? They all want cuts.
No,
2 styles, one cut, the one you did, and then the other 2 were style, male style and kid style.
Okay.
He been running from somebody. He ain't had nothing to cut.
The man, that man came. That man that came to the door and cussed him out.
That's what he been running from.
Yeah. He found. He was found.
Yeah, he came in here to hide.
Yeah.
He got a haircut?
He had a bald head. He looked like I said, what you look like he just shaved this morning.
Where he had wanted something done.
He was like, hide. Next thing you know, some guy coming in.
He gonna come back and get something. He need to shave. So what you learned from that? Like just the customer experience on the floor.
You never know who's gonna walk in your door.
Never know who's gonna walk in the door.
When they say devil come knocking on your door, the devil
You
sure
never
ain't
know
knocking
who's
on your
gonna-
door.
You never know who's gonna come through the door. What's coming through the door? As long as you open for business.
Yep.
Yeah,
You never know.
that's true.
Walking through that door, and then they decided to walk in the door at 3 o'clock. 5 minutes to 3.
5 minutes to 4.
You know it's crazy. That's why I don't have like welcome signs on my door and on my doormat.
When they come, you know.
You never know who comes. Like anything.
All right. So we gonna go into. Oh, also one of the things that we did do yesterday as well was go into the angles. We went into the angles of learning these points on the head.
Oh, yeah.
What is this one?
45. Oh, 180.
180 degrees.
90.
What's this one right here?
That's 45.
This is 0. This is 180.
What is 45?
This is the head.
Okay.
All right. 90.
Yep. 45 coming straight off the side.
45.
We got a like worksheet with that.
The picture that yep, you can draw it yourself. And Jason took a picture of it yesterday because I was teaching them that with the haircut.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be a worksheet, but it's not. You can draw it out to make it make sense. So these are angles relative to the head and its form. It's important to understand these angles.
I'm feeling like I'm in math now.
It is.
Yep, because that's all here is. It's art, it's geometry, it's shapes, it's numbers. Yep. Sad face.
The only thing I was born with was some designer thing, fashion.
It's everywhere. Art, math, geometry, symmetrics, all it's everywhere. It's everywhere.
I passed statistics. Like, good Lord, the Lord was with me when I took that.
It is everywhere. So when we going, when you learn your one cuts, one blunt cut, what degree is it?
0, right?
0. When I say no angles, when we was just going through learning, y'all getting comfortable with your shears.
Okay.
Then when you angle out, 45 is typically gonna be towards your belly button, from the nape to your belly button. And then 90. This is typically the motion of the clippers. So you're cutting at a 90-degree angle. That is putting the layers up in there. This is the highest point on the head, the 180. So if somebody had a head full of hair, say I'll give Indian for them, and they wanted long layers, you can bring it up, cut it across the top. It's gonna drop long layers. The longest length will still be the longest length, but it will be layers all through that head.
Okay.
So these are learning concepts, angles, what happens at what points. That's very important. So that was. Yeah, you can write notes in your workbook. You got a notebook right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we recap it so you can make notes. Like, and then Vincent wasn't here. Whoever gonna catch it on the replay, cool. So that's why we recap it. Y'all got any questions about the angles or anything? We already did the retest Tuesday.
Let's see if we got a sticky note. No, stop anything.
Recap.
I'm doing all that while I'm putting those in the dryer.
All right, so and then one more question. Who want to start?
Who we stopped at? The neck shave and the outline shave?
No, we already had, we went over that.
Design.
Yeah, understand the facial hair design. That's on page 349 at the bottom. Go ahead, start reading.
Understand facial hair design. Learning the objective 4. Describe the differences between various facial hair designs. In addition to cutting and styling hair, you should be able to offer your clients a full range of services from grooming facial hair. Because today's style is one of the individuality, barbers should become proficient or even specialized in the design and trimming of men's facial hair. The client who wears a mustache or a beard will frequent a shop that can provide both haircut and facial hair design services.
Oh, and those were the boys' first time getting their face lined up. So Monty was able to do the one.
Facial hair?
Yeah, but they never got lined up. Nothing. So that was awesome. Yep. And then we shaped up the other brother and did his face. That was their first time getting their face done.
Hey.
Yep. Cause they 9th and 10th grade.
Yeah, they look like grown men.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got the young guy the other day, Jason. Cause what did he say he was in the 6th grade? 7th grade?
I don't know.
I thought he was already in high school.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
those kids is grown. It's the food. For sure.
It's the milk. It started with the formula.
Yeah.
These kids now.
Yeah.
They're babies.
All right.
I just feel like
Development of their
that
brain.
formula make you sensitive. It didn't come from your actual mother. I don't know.
You know what you're talking about?
If I feel like if you a man, you sensitive, I'm gonna assume.
You had that powder milk.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna assume that they gonna be mad at me.
You had that powder milk. Your mama ain't gave you no real milk.
You had that powder milk.
You had that powder milk.
Like,
That soy.
Yeah, like.
You had that real milk.
But I like, oh, my baby had good story.
Said somebody said, stop crying. You had that powder milk. Easy, baby.
You so crazy. They're about to get you. All right, so where we at? The mustache just make you think about how childish people is. Okay. Oh Lord.
All right, so you got it.
Go ahead.
Trimming the mustache. The mustache is most often worn personal adornment, and men are usually very particular about how it's designed and maintained. Care, artistry, and sensitivity to the client's preferences are required for the service. Corrective shaping and redesign of the mustache can help clients with their daily maintenance and trimming until the next visit to the barbershop. In addition to knowing how to trim and shape mustache, barbers should be able to understand and apply certain principles of mustache design. Man, people serious about that mustache.
No.
Vincent.
You is too, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Chop it off.
We on page 350.
Yeah. Mustache design.
Get in here a little bit. What up?
I'm trying to wake up, man.
Listen, we gotta knock it on out. We almost done.
I told you, I mean, now I'm used to like I'm there now for that first day. Like, please don't call me.
Gotta get through it, huh?
Yeah, got to, bro.
But still, yeah, even if we not reading together, you're gonna have to read it by yourself.
Yeah, I do.
So this make it better.
Oh, my mom, what you doing?
Read
Like,
it all, we gonna take turns reading.
oh, yeah, like, by the time my mom, what you doing? I'm reading, like, all right, well, read it to me then, like.
Mustache design. Mm-hmm.
Mustache design factors to consider when consulting with a client about suitable mustache designs are his facial features, hair growth, texture, and personal taste. Consider the following factors when discussing mustache design options with your client. The size of the mustache should correspond to the size of the client's features. For example, larger, thicker designs for heavier facial features and smaller, thinner designs for finer features. Look at figure 13-16, then 13-17 is shown here. Following are important facial characteristics that influence mustache design: width of the mouth, size of the nose, shape of the upper lip area, width of the cheeks, jaws, and chin, density and texture of hair. As a general rule, be guided by the client's hair growth pattern and avoid cutting too deeply into the natural hairlines. This approach will help to minimize daily maintenance as new growth occurs. Following are guidelines for mustache design and proportion. Large, coarse facial features, heavy looking mustache, prominent nose, medium to large mustache, long narrow face, narrow to medium mustache, extra large mouth, pyramid shaped mustache, extra small mouth, medium short mustache, smallish regular features, smaller triangular mustache, wide mouth with prominent upper lip, heavier handlebar or large divided mustache, round face with regular features, semi-square mustache, square with prominent features, heavier linear mustache with ends, styling slightly curving downward. Additional services that may be offered with a mustache trim include waxing mustache ends, penciling the temporary color, coloring for evenness, or compatibility with scalp hair color. The,
Go ahead.
keep going.
What you about to do? Designing the beard, Diaz?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Diaz.
Oh yeah, designing the beard. Like mustache beards can be used to balance the appearance of facial features. And with their mustache, men are usually very particular about the designs of their beard. Again, a careful approach, artistic artistry, and sensitive to the client preference are required for this service. If the client is getting a haircut along with the beard trim, the decision must be made as to which service will be performed first. This is completely a matter of choice for the barber. You will have your own reason for performing one service before or after the other one. For example, many barbers cut and style the hair before the beard trim so they can balance the length or fullness of the beard with the finished haircut more efficiently.
Mm-hmm.
Beard design.
More effectively.
Yeah, more effectively.
Correct. The shaping or design of the beard can emphasize present facial features, minimize less desirable ones, and camouflage flaws. As with other hair design, it is important to develop a good eye for balance and proportion. Figure 13-18. Since very few individuals have perfectly symmetrical face shapes, it may be challenging to create the illusion of symmetry and balance in design. Following are some important practical tips for beard design. Analyze the density and distribution of the hair to identify uneven growth areas. Cutting the hair too short in the areas surrounding these sections will result in emphasizing the bald spot with no way to provide coverage of the uneven area. Work with the natural hairline in the sideburn, cheek, and mustache area to guide the design and to minimize daily maintenance. Consider where hair growth under the chin and jaw changes directions to help determine design options for outlines in this area. Leave the facial hair slightly longer than the desired end, resulting in doing the first trimming to avoid cutting the hair too closely. Remember, you can always cut more off. This is also a good time to face the client to the mirror so you can check the progress of the trim and to clarify or ask anything you need to know to finish the service. Beard trimming and design is usually performed with a combination of the shears, comb, outliner, and or clippers and razors. Even all over clipper cutting is most successful on beards with even density and texture. This is important to note because sometimes cutting the beard at all the same length will leave whorls or patches, especially in wavy hair. When creating a uniform length throughout the beard, start with a blade size close to the length of the client's beard. If more than a light trim is required, select the next size blade that will cut the hair to a shorter length. Repeat as necessary until the desired length is achieved. Follow up clipper work with shears, outliner, and or razor for final trimming and detail work.
Mm-hmm.
Perfecting your mustache and beard design skill. will help you meet the service needs of your client while providing an outlet for creative design and an additional income source. Refer to procedures 13-5 and 13-6.
Okay, so remember to where figure 13-18 is right there on the sides, a balanced and proportioned beard design. So that's the goal, to make it balanced, and it's not as easy as it appears. Remember, Octavia was like, that was something she's been working on. The more you do it, you'll figure it out. And even when Jason was like, well, he do his easy because he looking at himself, he used to doing it. He know what look he going for, and he uses certain tools to get that look. But when you got those trimmers in your hand, and you're learning how to angle, use the tip, that cutting edge of your outliners, you're using the tip of the razor. You gotta get, know your foot and know where you at, know what it look like, use your mirrors, because the goal is for it to be balanced and proportioned. So, and realize when everybody like woofing, nobody hair is like growing the same. Like even this probably longer, my right side probably longer than my left side. Like our bodies is not the exact same. Right. So the symmetrics, learning the balance, learning the angles, making sure you're standing right, making sure they're sitting right, making sure that you're centered, so that way it's balanced and not, you get in a chair.
Right.
Because the goal is the end result need to be balanced. So looking with your natural eye as well versus looking at a distance in the mirror, it lets you see what's going on, blank and stepping out. Remember when sometimes I'll pull y'all out the cut and just like have you reset and then look at it again. And I think it was Jason. I was like, look at it as if you didn't cut it. Was that you? Look at it like it ain't your cut. Yeah, step back, step out of it. Take yourself out of it, because if you was going now, what needs to be fixed? So that's going back in when you're getting ready to do your own detail work. That's called also cross-checking, because you don't see it. First, you want to put it in, then you want to have the eyes to go in and detail it. Yeah, because there's no perfect cuts that technically. But detail your work and don't be so anal to the point you acting like you can't see it because it's yours. Act like it ain't your work. Because when we see cuts on other people, you can see, oh, I would have blended that a little more. Yeah, it looks good, and we're going to see that when we go to the hair shows and when y'all do different things. We're like, okay, even with your lookbooks, that's the whole purpose for the befores and afters. Because you're going to see how your detail get better and better and better and better. So I just wanted to highlight that, and also highlight following on page 350. Following are important facial characteristics that influence the mustache design. So just highlight that, because you need to be able to understand those characteristics. Like Cornelius, if we go with figure 13-16 or figure 13-17, which beard design, mustache design would Cornelius have? 17 all day long, because of his features, his structure, his build.
He's skinny, so he would have more so lead, thick mustache.
Now, if we had to choose or whatever based off of Clipper King build, which mustache could he roll with?
I say 13-18.
Clipper King.
He can get a bigger,
Yeah, he can go bigger too. So he could get one, like he can go either one.
He can go either way.
Because of his age. Yep, his is thicker, but it's not as thick as this man's on with this George. But, yeah. So, but because of his build, he can go a little thicker. His age, he needs to still have a youthful approach. But if he was in the woods some way thugging, no shade November, it would turn out like 16. Real quick.
November.
Yeah. All right. So
haircut on Halloween.
Next page. Did you know septic powder or liquid made from alum is how you say that? Erythematic with extrinsic properties that can stop. Good morning.
Good morning.
Anti-hemorrhage.
Stop Okay, stop bleeding. That's what it means.
Hemorrhaging, I guess it's
Bleeding.
from bleeding.
Okay, yep, with small nicks and cuts.
So is that the one that the
green one?
Okay.
Yes, that Jason them had. Sign in and remember to sign out. Please stop forgetting to sign out. And put your name tag on. Good to see you. Okay.
Yeah.
How was yesterday? You made it? Okay. I know. All right. Review. So procedures 3-5 is the mustache trim on page 317.
I'm about to read that.
Yep. Because we did the shave and the strokes yesterday, right?
All right.
So let's go. Hercules.
All right. Let's get it.
Where we at? 13-5. Mustache trim.
Mustache trim.
Uh-huh.
Practicing this procedure, you should be able to lesson 10 demonstrated mustache.
Learn the objective 10.
Yeah, learn the objective 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Demonstrating mustache trim.
Uh-huh.
Do I need to read
Yes, the materials, implements, and equipment. What you need.
All right, so you need a barber chair with a headrest.
Uh-huh.
Barber paper towel.
Uh-huh.
Comb and brush.
Mm-hmm.
Cover container for soiled
Mm-hmm.
towels. Cover trash can.
Mm-hmm.
Electric
Latherizers.
haircut.
We're on page 374. Mm-hmm.
Haircut and shears.
Mhm.
Hairbrush covers.
Mhm.
Outline or trimmers. Shape containers.
Sharp
containers. Shaving cream or gel. Sink. Shave. Straight razor and blade. And terry cloth.
Do we have all those materials in here?
Yeah, well, I don't know who Terry is, but I know BBI.
You know, preparation. It's so crazy. You said that yesterday. I know. I called it.
Alright.
We do.
Yeah.
Where is that?
It said pepper.
Alexa, stop.
Alright, preparation, symbol, apply.
Assemble.
Symbol. Yeah, that's you. Apply supplies. 2, wash your hands. 3, drape the
Alexa, stop.
3, drape the clients as for a haircut service. 4, consult with the customer regardless of mustache shape preference. And
Yes. So you gotta make sure that you're consulting. That's why we do consultation forms, sanitize. Consultation forms regarding the mustache shape. So even just having them show pictures of what they wore. Some people.
Like the man did.
Bernardo?
Yeah, go right there.
So, and then even with that, sometimes like with Damien, we tweaking him. Like, cause he normally want to go like a Hitler. Like, it be just. Yeah. So we gonna give you some swag. We giving you a beard. So that's a part of the consult though. But for a lot of the services, we gave him what he requested. And then now it's like, come on now, let's been coming all year. We about to, especially on the facial, because it might attract a different person. Yeah, he clean shave, clean cut, and that little old mustache. I cannot stand that.
They probably thought he was the police.
Yeah.
Security. He talked like.
I can't
Oh,
stand
right. But
I did that one time. I took the whole mustache off. And then around my butt face for about a week.
They be like, who you?
I did the eye impression. I draw it on it like I did the
So, procedure, read 1, Vincent. On page 374.
Procedure.
Yeah.
Trim the beard.
Trim the what? Y'all
trim the mustache. To desired length, wig and outliner. Check for evenness of length at the corners of the mouth.
With the what? What are you using? Which tool?
Your outliners.
All right.
Number 2,
Cornelius.
For safety, remove bulk from the mustache using the shear over comb or outline over comb technique.
Outliner over comb. So, which 2 tools are mentioned in safety for number 2?
Shear over comb and outliner.
All right, 3, Jason.
Shaping detailed mustache with an outline or razor. If using a razor, apply shaving cream or gel. Apply shaving cream or gel. Wipe off excess product with the thumb or finger and proceed with razor outline.
And which tools is mentioned in 3?
The razor
Mm-hmm.
and the outline.
All right. So you got options. But if you're using the razor, you need to apply what?
Shaving cream.
Gel or cream.
Mm-hmm. All right. So clean up, and what?
Disinfection.
Clean up and disinfection. So do know that the cleanup is a part of the day-to-day in everything we do, with your zones, your stations, your duties. Set up, clean up, and disinfect. That is the part of the distinguish from the professional in the hood.
Yes.
Okay? You can be good, but are you going to be hood or professional? The cleaning, the disinfecting, that is the distinction.
That's when you come and teach us the
Yes.
good way.
Most definitely.
Most of us probably start off from the hood.
Yes.
Towards.
All of us. So when we have guests that come in and also make donations, thank them. We don't know what they're going to bring. They got to get cleaned. They're giving us an opportunity to apply the book. Even if they say they cleaned it, it don't matter. We're going to make sure that our stuff is cleaned and sanitized before it comes in on our floor.
And you got no barber side at the house.
Okay? So,
Get no barber.
so clean and disinfect the tools and the implements. Clean and then disinfect the work area. Sweep up hair and deposit in the closed receptacle. Deposit used blades in the sharps container. Dispose of single-use items. Place all used liners, towels, and cakes in the laundry. Wash your hands. It is always good when you are done, whether it's a shave, a beard, or whatever, round up your linen and then just take it at one time versus all that back and forth. When you're doing your trash, y'all notice certain things, you might leave it on the station or whatever, but I'm like, where trash go? Where it go? Go in the trash can? Put it there. Why? Because if you make a habit of sitting trash on your station or leaving it on the floor or leaving your combs or whatever that you drop on the floor, then those are bad habits. And whatever you do here, you're going to do it in the exam. Whatever you do in the exam, you do here, you're going to do it in the barbershop. So we're trying to prevent the spread of, eliminate it by making sure that we are properly disinfecting and sanitizing. All right, I'm about to take this call real quick. Finish reading. I need to take that.
What do you mean, buddy? I put the towel around my cousin last night with Nick strip on, clip on. I left my cape at school.
Yeah,
I put the towel around him and I draped him up, no? I put the neck strip on. I put the towel on.
You say after shave, you got to put the neck strip in the thing, but it's cut the same thing, but they don't normally do it.
What?
But nobody could have been in the barbershop with 15 capes.
No, that's how they disinfect the cake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you spray it.
Where I find the color?
That's why they get you disinfectant spray.
No, I just ordered 6-pack cake. Damn, I'm about to go do a cut. I ain't got no cake. I started running Walmart.
Walmart. Yeah, I the one I got came with those clippers. It's a short cut. I think when you cut, like you put it on, it come like right there.
You for kid?
Yes, you can.
That might be a washer. For shampoo.
I
see what I see. It's a cake. It's a cone.
Yeah,
like no hair will hit you or hit the floor.
The first part,
like you put it on top of it and
oh, yeah, already.
It stand up like that.
Alright, I guess.
You show you. See, I got it in my cart.
So, beard designs.
Then they got one with like rubber around it for like when you're doing shampoo. With water gonna get it down.
You say you gonna read that?
Yeah, I read that. So you read the first
I watched your button. I say too many about that. I watched your button yesterday. You still had
Let's say beard designs. After practicing this procedure, you should be able to learn and objective 11, discriminate. Demonstrate cutting in the beard design. Materials, implement, and equipment. Barber chair with a hairbrush. Barber paper towels, clippers, comb and brush, cover container with soil towels, cover trash can, electrical lantern, Haircutting cake,
What I
haircutting
said
chairs,
was, oh, I didn't
bedrooms
ask.
cover,
I think I took it off.
outline or trim, sharp containers,
Took a barbecue.
shaving cream or gel, sink, straight razor and blade, terry towels, aka DBI towels, preparation, assemble, apply supplies. 2, wash your hands. 3, drape the client for the haircut service. 4, consult with the client as his desired design of the beard, determine any preference regarding length, density, thick, and shape.
Okay, procedure. A beard trim on medium texture facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Gently comb through the beard and check for hidden moles of growth. Apply a fresh headrest cover. Adjust the headrest to the client's neck so the client's neck is supported while leaning his head back. The chair back may also be reclined at a slight angle depending on preference for reaching areas under the chin. Push a towel under the chin to protect the client's neck from stray hairs. Optional.
All right, so that was procedure 13-6. So that's your preference. So that was some of the stuff like learning chair control, where to put the chair at. You see how it's talking about leaning back when you trimming up the beard design.
Trim excess mustache hair using like shear over comb, or clip over comb technique. Trim excess hair in neck areas. Trim excess number 5 hair under chin. 6, start in the center directly under the chin and establish a guide with the outline.
So the center is just same difference if you was in the nape area. That's what's gonna give you the balance. When we talking about the balance and the symmetrics and everything, that's why you want to go center, start center, then go left or right, whichever way you want to go, but start in the center. That means you should be in front of the cut.
Right.
You can't be in the center, your hand in the center and your body to the left.
Right.
It's centered. And then whichever way you're going to go, you go with that cut, then you go the other way. Whether you're going or you're moving the chair so you can get to that and you're in front of the cut. That's important.
All right. So which one left on that?
7.
Work left and right of the corners to establish design line to the back of the jaw. 8, move to the client right side and cut in the design from the sideburns down to guide at the back of the jaw. Repeat on the left side. 9, use trimmer outline to cheek and upper areas of the beard, blend in with the sideburn area. 10, using the shear overcomb or clipper overcomb technique. Yeah, no technicals.
Techniques.
Technique. Trimmers and blend the beard from the outlined area up to just under the bottom line mustache and cheek areas.
So it says clip over comb technique and taper and blend. So it's gonna be a tapered cut that you're performing. There's no fades going on the board. So it's a taper cut that you're going to perform. Okay. So I mean, we having fun learning and figuring out how to fade and all that, but that's not what you're going to do.
No details.
No details. It's gonna be a blended cut.
Okay.
Yeah. No details. And I just wanted to insert that. And also
It's like even all over and the lineup.
Yeah. A cloth. Yeah, you're gonna use a mannequin. A cloth towel is a good alternative to a neck strip. A cloth towel is a good alternative to a neck strip, especially if the client has a lot of hair growth on his neck.
I mean, applying it like a neck strip? Basically.
No, like the wipe. Yeah, or to wipe it off. No. For preparation. For the beard design. Like if you wanted to lay a towel across like with the shade. Where we at now? 11?
Yeah.
Jason.
Trim and blend the mustache into the beard using the shear, clip over outline or over comb technique. Recline client, apply steam towel, lather areas between Shave carefully at the outline and wipe clean. Apply aftershave or tonic lotion. Return 13. Return client to sitting position. 14. Remember to check the proportion and shape of the beard in the mirror when the client is returned to a sitting position. Retouch the beard design with shears or outline whenever necessary.
You gonna check it where?
In the mirror.
In the what?
In the mirror.
All right. So your mirror's not there just for decoration. They're there for you to use them. All right. 15. Style or cut the hair as needed for look. 3. B.
Beard is redesigned on medium texture facial hair. The following steps show the procedure for creating a new mustache and beard design starting from the trim just performed. 16. Use outline to create a new guide starting in the center under the chin. 17. Cut right and left of the center to establish new design line. 18. Reshape mustache and chin areas.
All right. So remember when we was at the chair, was that me and you, Jason? With the beard? Yeah. So see, I'm thinking you was gonna go with 7. I'm thinking you was gonna go 6, 7, and then you ended up going 16 and 17. Well, yeah, we ended up doing that, but I thought you was gonna go kind of more so the 6,
Everybody's
7.
hair grow different. That's how it is. Like some people got their little chin, you call it a chin scrap. But that's what we call it. That's how because normally I try to bring right.
Are you on his eyes when I'm talking about 6 and 7? Look at the illustration. Yeah. Now finish telling me. I'm just trying to make sure we.
Oh, because some people got a chin strap where it come all the way around. Like it's a funny look.
But he had it down here. That's why I thought you was gonna do 7. But as you can see, even with the redesign, it didn't matter.
You know, he made it because when I showed him, he said he wanted to be sharper, so that's why I had to go back over it, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
But just remember, how to get to your end point. So that was one look. The second one is another look. Same man, same model. Next page.
19. Cut in a new design line in the cheek areas. Make sure design line connects with the corners of the mustache outline. With outliners blades facing up, remove excess hair in cheek area. 21. Recline client and apply shaving cream along new outline.
So you notice in 20 it says facing up is to remove the excess, not to cut in the design line. So the design line is made with it down. If you're taking off extra, then okay. Who was that I was working with?
Me.
That was you too? Okay. So we put it in down though, not up. That's just extra. But put the line in first.
See, like 19, that's how I had to like make the design line and put it up to get the access, but I should have turned around and cleaned it up like that.
The line wasn't all the way in, ain't it? Was it? Was the line up? Yeah, it wasn't all the way in. Once you put it in.
Yeah, she had 19, how you got the clip right there, but see where I had a clip right here, but then if you had access here on the side.
Yeah, you started going ahead and
see, that's wrong because the hair broke different. You didn't cut them all the way.
Yeah, just go ahead and put the line, yeah. And then, because honestly, if you wanted to, you could have used the trimmers, but that's what, not the trimmers, but the razor. If you needed, but you would need to make sure you got permission, because, matter of fact, his skin was sensitive.
It was.
And I ended up giving them some toner and re-cleansing him.
Okay.
And it was a little bit of hair left, because they hairy. It was a little bit more hair left down.
14 years old.
So when you just period, sensitive skin. He was ticklish, and
I said, man, the clippers biting me. I said, if they biting me, he said, no. He's like, I'm just ticklish.
Okay.
There you go.
Some areas I be scared to still touch, like right here with the Adam's apple with the hair.
No, you just need to pull it down and stop being scared and get the hair off.
Pull the skin.
Just don't get no color.
He had a roll anything going on.
21.
kid.
21 is, oh, I thought we read that.
Oh no.
No.
21, recline client and apply shaving cream along new
We
outline.
read that.
22.
Shade sideburn outline. 23.
Mhm.
Shade cheek outline. 24. Shade neck areas 5 and 10.
Which is what? What strokes are those?
Those are back end and no
Free
freehand. That's
Reverse
freehand.
Reverse freehand.
Yeah.
5 and 10. All right, 25.
Shade neck area 12 and 13.
What are those?
Those are most definitely freehand.
I put in the chat.
12 is freehand.
And 13.
It can be freehand or backhand.
13,
12.
yeah, it's reverse freehand, but it is
13 reverse freehand. Okay, 26.
Finished design.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
C.
Going on. Say beard trim on curly texture facial hair.
Mm-hmm.
Notice
Curly texture hair. That's what they use when referring to the black man.
I had curls up.
Yeah.
But okay. This procedure shows the progression of the 3 designs from a full beard to a patch or goatee.
Mm-hmm.
27. It's a trim excess hair using the clipped over comb technique. 28. Trim and shave mustache. 29. Establish design line under the chin. 30. Establish design line at jaw and sideburn area. 31. Establish design line in cheek areas. 32. Contour under mustache above the top lip. This complete design. Design number 1.
Some people like those walls too. They nice, easy to handle, and also you see how he got it at the angle using the cutting edge. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you was about to say? You saw these before? Them some good
Yeah, I
walls.
seen them.
Them burgundy ones, they good.
Look at how he got his
And
hand.
the magic clip.
So he got his hand like
Position. He using his
31.
pinky to
31, yeah.
hold. Yeah, remember when I was doing something? I had. You gotta find your resting places. You gotta know where it's
That's
safe.
how I learned how to do the C cup.
Okay.
C cup, that's your middle finger.
Yeah. Yep. You gotta find it. All right. 33.
All right, 33. Say remove cheek inside hair.
Oh, and it's D beard redesign full goatee.
Okay. 33. Remove cheeks inside hair to create a full goatee. 34.
Uh-huh.
Counter, right?
Contour.
Contour full goatee design lines. This complete design number 2.
So that is a goatee. Cornelius does not have a goatee.
He don't.
Cornelius got a
But
narrow
you know who
beard.
do?
Sometimes I wear go to too.
But he got the beard connect. So
Yeah, that ain't no goatee. If you take that, then it's a goatee.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. E.
Okay.
Beard redesign.
Beard redesign chin goatee. 35. Remove excess hair under the chin to create a chin goatee shape the patch. 36. Establish length of mustache at corners. 37. This complete design number 3.
Yep. Clean up and
up,
what?
disinfect.
Disinfection.
All right.
Read.
Keep on.
Mm-hmm. You can read.
All right, clean up and disinfect the tools and implement clean, and then disinfect the work area. Sweep up hair and deposit in a close
Reciprocal.
deposit. Use blades in a sharp container. Dispose of a single-use item. Place all the lens, towel, and tape in the laundry. Wash your hands.
Wash your hands. So barber should be able to offer a full range of service, include, for grooming facial hair. Today's style is one of individuality. What are some things that y'all learned about the mustache?
That men don't play about their mustache. They're very particular.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all go ahead and feel it.
It's their own personal adornment. What else?
That's who you are.
It's a choice, right? And it depends on which features it depends on.
I feel like it fits their face.
Facial features, the way they hair grow, personal taste.
Personality.
Mm-hmm. What's some of the facial characteristics?
It could be big, round, small.
What small what?
Small chin,
Mm-hmm.
small thin lips.
Shape of the upper lip area.
Upper lip.
What else?
Nose.
The nose, the size of the nose.
Size of the nose.
Yep, the jaw, the mouth, the width of the mouth, and what else?
That's it. That sounds like that's all in them bullets.
The density of that hair.
Alright. You say mustache, the size, the width of the mouth, the size of the nose, the shape of the upper lip area, width of the chin. Cheek, jaw, and chin.
Mm-hmm. What's some general rules? Like what should you avoid cutting?
No.
What should you avoid cutting into?
Original lines.
Yep, the natural hairline. Yep, good job. Good job.
Wait a minute. What page is that on there?
Sometimes you gotta take away just a
On
little bit.
to highlight that part, because I know.
So what's the procedures for the mustache trim?
Oh, there you go. You're right here.
What are some of the things that you have to do when you're about to?
Okay.
Before you start cutting, what you need to do? What you need to do before you comb?
You need to talk to them and ask what they
consult with the client regarding the shape. Yep. Before you do the consulting, what you do? What you do after that? What you do to the client?
You greet them, right? Greet them.
Yep. After you, when you sit them, then what you gotta do?
You do the consulting, right?
Before you consult them, what you do?
You drape them.
You drape them.
Okay.
Drape the client. Yep. Ask for a haircut service. All right. So once you done did all that, you done.
Oh, that's in the steps.
Yep. We gonna trim that mustache. We gonna remove the bulk. Mm-hmm. All right. What else? What are some general sanitation and safety precautions associated with the straight razor shave? What's some general safety and sanitation precautions associated with the straight razor shave?
Use clean.
Use a clean razor.
Mm-hmm.
Clean the razor off after every stroke.
What else?
Dispose of the razor afterwards.
And also,
if you have a straight razor, you sanitize it properly.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Keep the razor closed and move them around clean. That ain't part of it. That's safety.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's identify the 14 shaving areas of the face and illustrate them on your papers that I gave y'all. Or shaving guess. No. The one with the faces. Yep, that one right there. At the bottom.
Oh.
Yep. At the bottom, number.
Oh, so these are okay.
Mm-hmm. You don't got that? It's up front. You want to get it? You want it?
Man, I
I don't think you gave us one of these that you was going to show you.
I did.
You got Octavia one.
I passed them out. Yeah, number your yeah, it's up front underneath the mm-hmm. And once we do, just number the strokes on the face. Quickly.
It doesn't matter what side.
Fold the paper and number the strokes. And then Yeah, because remember, it's two the same side. What's on the left is on the right. So just do one side. That
What
first
we
picture,
doing?
you're going to number the strokes.
Number your strokes. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
All right, we're going to take a few minutes to do that. And then we have completed chapter 13. Shaving and facial designs. This has been your dynamic instructions for morning theory at DBI by yours truly, Dr. Kinsley. Peace and blessings. If you're interested in enrolling in Barber School, make sure that you contact us at www.dynamicbarberinstitute.com. Comment in the comment section if you just need a barber coach. Okay?